Hey, what's up, y'all? The quick take of Teague's take. Well, we need to talk to you about something Alabama has done. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's just scheme. We got a little bit of it all today. So make sure that you guys are subscribing and liking our page for us. We do appreciate that very much. Tell everyone about it. If they're trying to learn about football, we are the place for you to be. So me and JT want to talk to you about the tunnel screen um, that the offense is running here. This is Tennessee, who's actually going to run a tunnel screen. So I don't even know the best way to describe a tunnel screen. Why they even came up with that, JT? You got any idea of why? What,
Yeah, so the tunnel screen name actually that's the only screen name that makes sense to me. Um,
all right.
because the other ones they call them smoke screens. Like if it's the outside receiver, it's called a smoke screen. Well, and then there's the bubble screen. Bubble screen also makes sense to me. Um, where's my pen at? Let's see how well my drawing skills are right now. Where are we at? All right, so a tunnel screen. Usually you have, and I'm not gonna show you which lineman it is, but
Gotcha.
usually you have something like this, right? Linemen are trying to get out this way. Maybe these guys are pass setting a little bit, and you have a receiver. Oh, that's my face. You got a receiver that's going to catch the ball and run underneath and try to get up the field. And this right here, I guess they call this the tunnel, right? This is the path that he needs to be running through to get in between the linemen. So they call that a tunnel screen. When the linemen are kicking out and you're supposed to run behind the linemen, no matter, um, I guess it doesn't really matter who's getting the ball. And then you have a slip screen. I don't know if we bargained for this today, but the slip screen is when you have linemen coming out this way again, and then you have a back that's going to step up and then try to slip out of the backfield this way. So slip screens, bubble screens, smoke screens.
Screens. That's right. That's right. Okay, so we got this case. They're actually going to run this tunnel screen, and you can run the tunnel screen with the inside guy or the outside guy, right? Because the
Mm-hmm.
linemen are essentially the same. So in this case, they're actually running with the slot guy. So we got to focus on what he's doing and what the linemen are doing. So when they're trying to set it up, the things that you need to know: the tackle to the side of the screen is basically going to pass that. Typically, he's trying to influence the defensive end to get upfield. And then the other guys are going to set the tunnel. So in this case, the center and the guard, they're going to come up and try to block. What's unique about what Tennessee does, and I'm not sure how you feel about it, JT, but they add the running back into the tunnel screen. I think that's different. I'm not really sure. Typically, he's just
Yeah,
getting out
because usually, at least what I see at our level is that the running back is actually going to be set to the away.
the side.
He's
That's
going to
right.
be set to the other side. He's just going to do something dumb like a bubble or a flare or something just to get somebody running away from the screen.
That's right. So I thought it was pretty good design by them to be able to say, to get the third person in the tunnel screen, we're going to run the running back up on the safety who's standing about on the SEC logo. Their center and guard are going to come up and try to take the linebacker, and whoever else shows up and try to influence the defensive end with the left tackle. That's the main thing that we need to look at. So when he runs this play, go ahead and look at this, how it's developed. So the wide receiver is going to step up and then step back, um, get the ball, come and try to run underneath those three gentlemen that you see right there in the white.
Yeah,
They
let me
actually
find
got
my
this
pen.
blocks very well because that guy and that guy, there's three guys out there for two blockers, two defenders, but we only have, I'm sorry, yeah, they got three blockers. We only have three people. So they got to play, right, JT?
Yeah.
They got to play. All right. What you can't see, and maybe he can run it back after he screens this up, is what our defensive end does. Um, so I don't know. Maybe we need to why don't we just let it run all the way first, and you can see it develop. Then we'll come back again, right? So they get it. He's going upfield, and he gets tackled. So now what we need to look at from the defensive side is what our defensive end does here. I told you he's supposed to be influenced by the left tackle, so the left tackle sets back, trying to show pass, trying to get him come upfield. They do all those swim moves and they're bull rushing and do all this kind of stuff. For some reason, JT, he just instinctively reads what kind of vision this dude got to have right now. He's putting on brakes already. The other three defensive linemen are still running up the field. He's already stopping, starting to turn. That's pretty high level.
I really don't know. It's as we try to teach the screen retrace drill all the time, right? It's like, hey, if you get back here too quickly, if they just let you go, something's not right. They don't ever just let you go, so you need to turn and find somebody to tackle. I know sometimes we say, um, you know, cop technique for the defensive ends. It means contain outside and pressure. And sometimes they ask the ends to peel, where if the back comes out of the backfield, you got to peel off of pass rush and go pick up a running back. None of these things apply right now. He's still getting pass. He's still getting a pass set from number 74. There's nothing to me. There is nothing here that for this particular player that indicates, oh, this is a screen.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I can think of is right here. I didn't even
Look how
stop it soon
fast
enough.
he turned, though. You
I know
can't.
it's
You're just woo.
right here is the only thing I can think of is he says, okay, ball is coming out. It's time for pursuit drill. I have to turn and run.
Yes.
But even then, it's so quick. It still looks like he recognizes screen. But I just, for the life of me, I cannot understand what he saw, because you can't tell me it's the back, because the back is not getting the screen. The back is going to block.
Yeah. He's screaming out of there. I mean, you would think he's going on a route or
Mm-hmm.
something else. But when you look at the play, you can see that he basically saved a big one because everyone's blocked. This wide receiver who had over 100 yards receiving is about to be one on one with our free safety. I love our safeties and all this kind of stuff, but it's a hard tackle to try to make down here. And this thing kind of went for 85, 90, whatever it is if he does not tackle this guy. So kudos for the pursuit drill. As much as we hated it, I know I hated it as a player, turning and running. That was the way you did conditioning. But this is why they show the film and they say this is exactly why you need a pursuit drill, because this guy saved a very explosive play, and didn't allow him to get the first down either. So there it is. You got a little bit of the tunnel screen. You got to understand what it means to be able to pursue. Great job by the defense. We criticized them a little bit, but you know what? It's effort plays like this
Mm-hmm.
to continue to make them great, and which is going to help us throughout the rest of the season. So make sure you guys, if you want to hear more about this, we talk about this from week to week. We have a live show on Wednesday evenings,
And you get two
8:15.
breakdowns in that show. You get two breakdowns at the end of that show.
That's right. You get two there. And we typically have a guest with us to be able to do that. You just got to follow us. Follow me on Teague Football to find out what's going on, or at Teague's Take on Instagram and Twitter. I do post there as well. And you can always go to teagstake.com where you can see a lot of different things that JT posts on there. But you can see all the shows and listen to them there as well if you just want to listen to the podcast as well while you're in your car, in the gym, or wherever You just like on the beach, man. You're on the beach. And you just want to listen to some good football. Take some time to do that. So catch us next Wednesday if you want to. Peace.